Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first show recap of summer 2021. Phish is back. You gotta do show recaps now. So, first show of the era, July 28th, 2021. Walmart Amphitheater in Rogers, Arkansas. First time Phish has ever played Arkansas. We open up the era, not just to show the era, with the crowd favorite Lonely Trip song. Our favorite song from Lonely Trip, I Never Needed You Like I Needed This Before. So, oh man. Yeah. Pretty good song. I like it. I actually hadn't heard it before, but I know a lot of people liked it. Anyway, after that, Tube, good Tube. Nothing like what we heard back in 2018. There was Monsters back in 2018. But still, good serviceable Tube. Guys, stays on track, and then Free, 46 days after that. Basically just the same thing, good serviceable versions, and also bouncing in there as well. And then we get to the first highlight of the show, in my opinion, Limb by Limb. There was some very good Trey Page and Trey Phish interplay in there as well. Really good Limb by Limb. Definitely give that one a listen. And then we get to the centerpiece of the first set, I guess you would say, Wolfman's Brother. Great Wolfman's Brother. Well, name a bad Wolfman's Brother. And then NICU Drift While You're Sleeping and the set. Some added Page synth during the reggae part of Drift While You're Sleeping. That was good. I hope we see more of that. And then second set opens with Down with Disease, ha 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 ha. And then so Down with Disease, very good jam. They got a little dark. And then the transition into Simple was kind of abrupt, but I didn't mind it. Mainly because Simple ended up being the jam of the night, in my opinion. Just what the hell was that Simple? That was ridiculously. And then they're just chugging along. And then Trey starts up Fuego in a really, really weird way. And then the first minute of Fuego is basically just like they took the evil from the Simple jam and slapped it onto Fuego. It was so good, and then Fuego itself was kind of botched, but who cares? Fuego gets a little dark and drony at the very end, which then goes into Plasma. Good Plasma. I was hoping we'd see another jammed out Plasma a la Providence 2019, but we didn't get that. But whatever. And then after Plasma is Runaway Jim, which is and then Runaway Jim has the Weekapaug groove tease. Some people say it's an actual segue, but I'm gonna say it's just tease. But it was fun between the first jam and the second verse. And then after the second verse, they just completely drop out into silence. And that was really, really cool. I feel like I do feel like that could have went somewhere, but Trey eventually starts off Rift. I don't really mind, and it was a really, really solid Rift. Trey really practiced Rift. And then after that, if I could, probably my favorite Phish ballad ever. So that's gonna get the seal of approval for me. What will not get the seal of approval for me is Rise Come Together. I fucking hate that song. After Rise Come Together, okay. The set closes with Slave to the Traffic Light. And it was a fine Slave to the Traffic Light, okay, but rant time. Who the hell was that? Who the hell was that in the audience? It sounded like it was coming from the audience. So the main theory going around is that it was a sample. It was a Page sample of Fishman. But let's get into conspiracy zone, okay? Let's get into conspiracy zone. I don't think so at all for three reasons. One, it's too quiet. Two, it does not sound like Fishman at all. I don't know where it probably just, the rumor is probably just that it was Fishman because Fishman would be the guy to have a sample like that. And three, it did sound like it was coming from the audience if you re-listen to it. And I could re-listen to it because it was on the soundboard for some reason. Like, I have it downloaded right now. I checked. That was the first thing I checked. It was still there. I don't know why they didn't remove it. If it was an audience guy. It It was probably just a really loud asshole in the audience that that was near a mic, that thought that would be really funny. It was not. Whoever you are, you ruined the slave for me. Okay, rant over, and then that ends the second set. As I said, it's a fine slave, even with that. And then the encore is just Santos. Some people might complain that's too short, but at this point, just send this home. You've done enough. So anyway, very, very good show. Dwid in the Simple, in the Fuego, I guess, is worth a listen. Lim, Wolfman's brother from the first set. I guess Runaway Jim as well. Yeah, solid 4 out of 5 stars from me. And that's the show recap. Good night.